Hello and welcome to Great British Ghosts. Today we're in Derby, which claims to be the most haunted city in Britain. And I'm here to explore the seedier side of life, the Guildhall tunnels where prisoners were led to the courts to be condemned, and the Derby jail where the condemned waited to die. This is Smith Hills Hall in Bolton. It's one of those grand, atmospheric, rambling old houses which has a rich history and an even richer variety of ghosts and hauntings. This is Berkeley Castle and it's had many notable guests staying here, the most famous being Edward II, who was imprisoned here and apparently came to his grisly end in one of the cells.
We had what's called an orb come down from here, fly past us and split into two. It just appeared unnatural. Just at the same time, Tim blinked, almost as if the orb itself went through him.
You could just feel hundreds of years of curious souls looking at you. I knew they were something. I just did.
You'd come in here sometimes and see black formations, like energy or masses, I'm not sure. You know when you kind of turn around and you think someone's there, well in this place, and then there is someone there.
I was just taking pictures in total darkness, and some people would say these pictures are too good to be true, but all you can do is take a photograph, have people present with you, and show them straight away as soon as you take the photograph.
We had 40 witnesses packed into this room one night and they were just watching stones appear and then just come straight down like that. We had one woman and we told her the story, and as she was going, no, it's all rubbish, stone just landed straight next to her like that, as if to say, yeah, right, there you go.
I hear all sorts of bumps and noises in this hall, and I really hate going in here.
Why?
I start trembling.
Really?
There's just something about it.
This is a scene of a gentleman, but for some unknown reason he doesn't like me around.
How do you know that?
Well, generally he sort of comes along, you see, and he sort of tends to do that.
Now at night, when the maintenance workers are doing their stuff to make sure everything's working correctly, it's very quiet, very eerie inside. And that's the time when you hear the sound of Cloggy's footsteps moving through the scene.
There was so much dust that the workmen couldn't see what they were doing, so they decided to finish early and left one gentleman behind to secure the area. An Irish guy who, as the dust was settling, looked down into the hole, and sat upon the floor of the cellar was a little boy aged about 6 who he described as wearing Victorian clothing.
My mother was out having her first cup of coffee in the morning with the dogs, and she saw 3 ladies sitting on that bench in costume, Victorian costume. As soon as she got within 10 yards, they suddenly vanished. My father came out and said, "You look like you've seen a ghost," and she said, "I think I have."
He will grab this crook and he will bang 3 times. And he will say, "Is anybody there?"
Why do I hear heavy footsteps going backwards and forwards? And why do I hear all the babble of voices and laughter? That's what I hear. You almost feel glad to have the company.
I sensed it, I saw it, and I must have seen it for something like 5 seconds. I've got one explanation for you, and one only. I saw a ghost in here at 3:20 on a Friday afternoon.
Join me, Michaela Strachan, for a brand new series of Great British Ghosts, exclusively on Yesterday.